Yo guys, Beast back with some more Beastly content. Today this is going to be our 4-star SCR OutSider weapon showcase. So right now we're just going to do a little bit of a damage test on these test dummies here. I'm just going to try and show you how crit damage can do. So as you can see there, that's only like a 22k DPS there. But then if we come over here and shoot the same dummy right there, 25k. As you can see, the crit build, you kind of build your damage. The build will go up as you go, and this is without any sort of items boosting. So we still have whim drinks to get, and we have a couple items I have working on. I'm working on a video over rare recipe locations, as well as, you know, getting the items you need, such as the deviated items and stuff on the crops. I also have a new crop farm coming out that is amazing. It takes up way less space thanks to a comment I've seen down below. However, right here, this is just, you know, the damage showcase here. We're going to look a little bit of mods. I'm not sure if I actually go through the entire set of mods or anything. I'm not really going to tell you where to get them. A lot of these mods are droppable from silos, yes, but on the hard version, when you do Prime Wars, the Prime War loot crates can actually have some of these mods that you need in them. So just, you know, a little bit of a tip there, do Prime Wars, because their loot crates can give you the mods you need anyway. And they will be like enhanced versions. So like, I think we actually put an enhanced version on right here. But as you can see here, here's the hood one. We have Deviation Expert, and I do believe we actually had an enhanced one, as you can see here, and I think it was doing a double. So see, this one's going to boost the elemental damage and that. The other one was just a weapons damage boost. So we did go ahead and equip this, and we tested out our damage, and I think we were able to hit like 32k DPS by putting this on. But this is what I'm talking about the Prime Wars dropping these special variants of these, like Deviation Expert, for instance. There's a Deviation Expert talent that gives you element damage, which also, you know, includes status damage. So, as you can see here, perfect thing to do here, another mod to use that's just an even better version of the one I'm saying you need to get. So once again, my recommendation for getting mods is to do the Prime Wars, because they do give all the mods, and there are amplified versions of them. As you can see here, first time we attacked there, about 24k. Second time we're going to attack this dummy right here, already going to go ahead and get on up to the 24k-ish mark. Once again, I'm not really sure if I want to use this one or the other one. I'm not sure if weapon damage is better, or if boosting status / elemental damage. But as you can see there is a 30k DPS right there. For a little bit, it wasn't very long. I guess crits are, you know, chance based still, but we do have a high crit percent chance, and that's one of the other things. We are using a crit boosting mod, but it's a special variant of it, and I think it also boosts status damage, actually. And I think I just seen 32k there. But as you can see here, we're just testing the sound dummy. We are going to get into an actual battle in a minute. I'm going to show you how good this thing actually is, and how well this build does work. I think we're going to be challenging Theta on hard, but I think we're also going to show, like, Prime Wars, because, like I said, I'm recommending doing Prime Wars. I want to show you how the boss damage is on this, because you can use this gun to be getting yourself the max points on there, so that you can get all 3 of the loot chests, because the gold loot chest on the Prime Wars does seem to be the better loot chest when it comes to dropping these mods that you're going to be wanting for your builds. And this gun will do great even if you don't have your build built all the way out, and it is literally like, I think 2,000 star comp in the shop if you don't have it yet, and at 4-star it does amazing. And also you can do, like, it's so easy to get this thing started up compared to a gold weapon, and it acts just like a gold weapon. I mean, this gun is amazing, especially with this build. As you can see here, we are just absolutely melting this Prime War boss. I mean, that's the thing. I like to join the easy Prime Wars. I don't know, they seem to be running a lot on my server. That's why, you know, I'm joining them. I wouldn't be joining them if they were running hard or pro, but yeah, we're just now on Phase 5, so yeah, Phase 5 is a good week. We're going to have a lot of good videos coming out here, guys. This video is actually, like, not the most hypest of videos of the ones I'm posting, believe it or not, and I know that it's a pretty nice video. You know, 4-star SCR OutSider. This thing absolutely eats. I mean, this is like 4,000 damage a shot sometimes, even higher sometimes. I mean, this is absolutely amazing gun here, and this build does not do bad at all. I thought about trying to do a status damage build, but I just really don't like boosting status damage, especially on this gun, because it has like a crit boost in its effects thing. So definitely a worthwhile thing. Also, I use the ACS-12 corrosion usually, / you know, the outer space SMG, and the outer space SMG also does not mind crit. I guarantee you that much. It's still a pretty decent gun for crit, and when it's coming to just killing the phases, you're going to do fine. But as you can see here, super easy to clear there, and we got the 3-star crate there. That's why I'm recommending doing any Prime Wars that you see, because you're going to be getting all these mods, and they're almost for free. Literally, you don't even have to really do the battle on Prime War when they're going on hot on the season. I recommend for you to try, and help with the boss damage no matter what. But I mean, I never bring missiles for these. I'm literally saving everything to make a ton of red plasma for phase 5, which is why phase 5 is going to be so hyped, so that we can defeat Manibus and actually get the challenge Manibus this time. We have the pro pass. We're ready to go on the nightmare. I think we have the nightmare pass, that is. And as you can see, we're going to do hard here. I did have the teammate here. This was from the last video that was about, Eclipse Cortexes. But this right here is the damage. As you can see, it's just absolutely eating through every single enemy it sees. Just absolutely melts. And it's a bullet hose. I mean, the thing doesn't run out of ammo. We have a really nice calibration blueprint on it. That's the thing. The calibration blueprint I have was a gold one. Originally, I got the SCR drop itself, and it gave me the purple blueprint for the SCR, which is okay. But I think it's the heavy or the combat or something like that. It's something to do with heavy or something like that. Calibration blueprint, but it works amazingly. It gives it way more magazine capacity. I don't even have a magazine accessory installed on this thing because I'm too lazy to get a thing, and it already has 70 bullets every single time. I know it's 64, but that's close enough to 70 to me, and I have no problem reloading. I think my build even has a little bit of a perk that gives a boost for reloading. Once again, I'm not doing a build over mods. I'm not going to cover mods. I don't care. Okay, people are going to argue about it, whatever. Okay, so the main thing is deviation expert, and if you want to really find out what my mods are, I guess look at the outer space build or something, or the ACS-12 explosion or corrosion. I think I had an original video over this gun when it wasn't a 4-star, so go check that video. This video isn't going to be about the actual PowerSurge build itself. I just want to show you the power of a 4-star SCR OutSider, and it is so easy to get this. This is only my second season into the game, and I already have it at 4 stars. Working on 5 stars. Cannot wait to see it at 5 stars. I'm thinking when Way of Winter drops, the shop should reset, which should allow me to buy another 100 frags of the SCR OutSider for the SCR OutSider at the start of Way of Winter, so I'm really hyped for that. I also don't think I'm going to be joining the PvP server at all. I think I'm just going to be staying on this until the 17th, because Way of Winter is my next thing. I only care about PvE, I'm not going to play the PvP server. Do not feel bad at all. But as you can see here, boss damage time. Let's see how this thing does on bosses. All that matters is that it eats bosses, right guys? So this is the hard mode version of this boss, just to be clear. We're not doing this on pro, just because with pro mode you gotta kill more enemies, and it just makes the runs take so much longer, and it's just not good for a video if you ask me. So we're doing hard. It's not that pro makes me infuriated or anything and drives me crazy. It's about skill, not build, though. Just remember that on pro mode. It's about skill, not build. And just because someone's sucking with a build doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that maybe they don't have the skills. But yeah, as you can see, this thing absolutely melts through the boss. I mean, it's just gone. I'm thinking there's these little things that are supposed to spawn on this actually that make it where it's harder to kill the boss, but we kill the boss so quick that those aren't even able to spawn. I think it's even possible to do it on pro mode. Once I have my build more built and I feel more confident with my mods, I will be doing a full showcase over my PowerSurge build with the crit build. And I want to make it where it works with most weapons, so I don't have to change builds or anything. Just use a different gun. As long as they're PowerSurge weapons, it should boost them nicely. I like to do crit. I'm sorry. Crit's my favorite stat in most games. I'm going to be doing a crit build on the PowerSurge because it fits well with PowerSurge, believe it or not. Some people want to say that, oh, you got to boost only status damage. I do have Deviation Expert installed. I do have some status boost damage. That is good to boost because, I mean, it is the base stat for PowerSurge. However, crit boost is a core base stat for all mechanics of the game, including base weapon damage, that will also be amplified by crit. So, there's more things getting amplified by crit. Crit can work out a lot better. Luckily, we had an adrenaline shot here. I will say this drill guy here is an annoyance of the hard mode of this and the pro mode of this. Having to kill this drill guy as a side boss, it just irritates the crap out of me. I just want to sit there and do boss damage. But if you don't get that drill guy killed right off the bat, you can have a nightmare. And he spawns multiple times throughout the battle, as you can see here. This boss did take a little bit longer to kill, but it's only because there are mechanics set in place that delay the kill of the boss, where you have to go through different spores and things like that. Also, it has crit points only on its legs, so you have to hit the crit points. And I think I hit my crit points, actually. But the main thing is just that dang drill guy always chasing you around. There's so many enemies on the hard and pro mode of this silo, it's not even funny. The first boss is doable on pro mode, super duper easy. You can speedrun it over and over and over and over. However, pro mode, it's a different story. Also, the second boss, it's a different story, even on hard. you really can't speedrun through this thing. You have to go through, you have to kill all these sort of little green things. The boss is immune right now, and you are constantly taking damage. So just run around and kill the spores. This thing has no problem killing the spores, of course, because this gun eats through everything, like I said. Did I mention that part yet? That it's a bullet hose and it eats through everything, and the 4-star of this gun is just awesome. Also, I love this scope. Once again, I don't have any mods on this thing. The only thing I got were the easy to get mods. I didn't do anything that required me to go get deviated paintings or anything like that. I did that the first season. Not doing it again. Wave Winter's just around the corner. Y'all can deal with it. And I'm sorry, that's how I feel about this, okay? If the second time I play through something, anytime, I'm really not going to go through and do every single thing I did. I'm going to do different things, which is what I'm working on now. So I can make different videos every single day, just for you guys. So, yeah. This here was the end of the boss. That was so easy. So, like I said, I love this gun. It does amazing. I can't wait to show you pro mode of Theta, which I will be doing, but I want to get my build built up a little better, and I want to work on the fins, I think, a little bit. I think I have a little bit of an issue with the fins. Also, before we do the next Prime War, I just want to mention that some of the skins for the SCR OutSider look absolutely amazing, and now I really want the guitar, and I guess I realize it's locked behind the loot box. But I digress. We better go ahead and get on to the battle. I'm sure the Prime War has started by now. But like I said, just look at all these skins for this gun. I mean, some of them are kind of ugly, but that guitar one, I need it right now. And I don't, because I'm not paying for the loot boxes, because they're ridiculously priced. But let's go kill this boss now. As you can see, they're just absolutely melting this thing. I guess people have a ton of biomass missiles stocked up. Me personally, I have the red plasma blueprints, so I can make red plasma, and I'm going to have a ton of it for Manibus, and we're going to be working on that very soon. We actually need to get on that very soon. We have 700 barreled fuel. We only need the stardust, and we can also manufacture stardust using our furnace, and we've gotten our acid farm set up, guys. It's actually a double acid farm. It's using 2 different methods to manufacture acid, and you will be seeing that in the next video. I do believe the next video will be the acid farm of dreams, guys. This is the passive acid farm of dreams. You're never gonna run out of acid doing this thing, and I'm telling you, it's gonna make phase 5 so nice. I think it worked out perfectly on my timing. Phase 5 have just begun on the server, not during the time of this video, but during the actual time of the game. Phase 5 has begun, and I can't wait for you to see the next video. But as you can see here, this thing absolutely melts. We're gonna go ahead and take down the missile here once again. Also melts through this thing. We took down this missile way before it even touched the ground. Super duper easy. And yes, I realize there's like 40 other players here, but still, Prime Wars. And yeah, once again, this gun is great for Prime Wars. As you can see, we already have a, I think that's like a 400 or a 600 point rating. I think that's a 600 point rating. So we're doing well good on the points. We've already secured it. So there's like a base 700 that you get just from clearing the Prime War. But yeah, so like I said, this gun's great for Prime Wars, it's great for silos, it's great for pretty much anything, and it's super easy to get 4-star, and I definitely recommend for you to focus on getting this 4-star, maybe even use frags for other guns on this gun, especially if you're a PowerSurge builder, because this gun is one of the best, if not one of the very best, PowerSurge gun, especially rifles-wise, in the game. But I do believe I am out of here. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and keep it beast mode.